cooling starts and volume decreases, and it is given to you that shrinkage is 9%. So you can calculate shrinkage volume. That is 9/100 into 20 cube centimeter cube. This is your shrinkage, and this is your volume of the casting. Now, if uh, in the riser design, first was that volume of riser should be equal to or greater than 3 times of the shrinkage volume. 3 times shrinkage volume. So we know now volume of the riser. So volume of riser will be 3 times of shrinkage. 3 times of shrinkage. So you know that shrinkage volume. You know shrinkage volume this much. This is your shrinkage volume. So you can calculate volume of the riser. So volume of riser you got volume of riser, that will be your 3 times into 9/100 into 20 cube, that is centimeter cube. So this is volume of the riser. Then the first condition, riser design is volume of riser should be greater than or equal to 3 times of shrinkage volume. Again, it is top riser. Top riser, you know, top cylindrical riser, cylindrical top riser. You know condition for second part of the design, h is equal to d by 2. Means if you choose a cylindrical top riser, if height is h, then you have to take diameter twice. Means height must be equal to half of the diameter. That is the second, because in this condition, surface area surface area is minimum for a given volume. If you take given volume, a cylindrical for top riser, we have already discussed, for a given volume, for minimum surface area, height must be half of the diameter. That is a condition already discussed. This is second condition, right? Then, so you know the volume of riser, you know the volume of riser, you know the volume of riser. So you know the volume of riser. So you know now calculate the volume of riser. That is your 3 into 9/100 into 20 cube centimeter cube. Volume of riser. Then h is equal to d by 2, and that is equal to pi by 4 d square h. So you can calculate h and d. You can calculate h and d. So design of the riser means you have to find what is the diameter and height of the riser. But condition number 3 of the riser design, condition number 3. What is the condition 3? That solidification time of riser must be equal to greater than solidification time of casting. This is the condition, right? This is the condition. So solidification time of riser must be greater than or equal to the solidification time of the casting. You know casting volume. Casting is your cube of 20 centimeter. So this is your 20, 20, 20. This is your casting. So you can calculate, and that solidification time, you know formula K is equal to volume by surface area whole square. So if you know the mold constant, even we know mold constant, and this is same for riser and casting, because both are in the same mold. Both are in the same mold. Then volume you have to take. If it is riser, then you have to take riser volume, riser surface area. If it is casting, then you have to take casting volume, and you have surface area of casting, right? So you know riser volume, you know riser height and diameter. So you can find out surface area. Is it clear to all? You all are getting? Please write yes, no, maybe. Are you following me? Requesting all. Okay, so we continue. Uh, Now, so solidification, you have to check this, right? You have to check this solidification of riser must be greater than solidification of the casting. So solidification time of riser is equal to K volume of riser divided by surface area of riser, and that whole square. So volume of riser you know, and surface area of the riser you know. You know this, you know this, you know, because you know volume of riser 3 times of the shrinkage. Surface area will be pi by 4 d square plus pi dh plus pi by 4 d square. This will not take because it is top riser, and in top riser we don't take this area because top riser sits on the top of the mold, and this area we don't take because this is, there is no heat dissipation from this, no heat dissipation from this, no heat, so we don't take this area. So in top riser we take only this circular flat surface area, and this is a curved area, so we take only these two area. So you have to take care of this, right? Then volume of the casting, you know, 20, and then surface area of the casting, you know, surface area of the casting, that is 6a square, that is 6 into 20 square centimeter square, and this is your centimeter cube. If this solidification time of riser is greater than solidification time of casting, then H and D value, what we got from this is correct. Then this is the answer. But if it is not true, if this is not satisfied, then it means your riser is not sufficient. Your riser diameter and height, what you got from the, what you calculated, estimated from the shrink volume, that is not true. So now again you have to start from the beginning. What is the beginning? You have to start. Now you have to assume some H and D. H will equal D by 2. Then you have to find H or D. From where? From this relation. Casting, solidification time of casting. You have to find D or H from from this, from this, from this, from A, and then you will get some diameter value or H value, then that will be your answer. It is clear to all? Clear? Shivam Kumar is asking to repeat. Okay, Shivam and okay, because the people, actually who all are concentrated in our last classes, no issue. We know from riser design, first volume of riser should be equal to 3 times shrinkage. Then for top cylindrical riser, H is equal to D by 2. That is 1, and this is second. And third is solidification time of riser must be equal to greater than solidification time of the casting. If these three is satisfied, means your riser design is perfect. If not, suppose this is satisfied, after 10 minutes it will get cut, because after 40 minutes you have to rejoin. Okay, so after 40 minutes this zoom will stop, then you have to again join. After 10 minutes this zoom application will be stopped, because this is a free version. But after 10 minutes, once it gets stopped, you please rejoin the class. Okay, if suppose this is we know we have to design a riser for this casting 20. This is our casting, and we have to design a riser, cylindrical riser, for this casting. So this is your casting and this is your riser. We have to design a top cylindrical riser. You have to design. So by default, we know if we choose H and diameter D, then H must be equal to D by 2 for top riser case, for top riser. So height and diameter relation, you know, from where we got this? We got it from minimum surface area. Last classes, we discussed, we derived, and we understood very well. In side riser case, H is equal to D. In top riser case, it is height is D by 2, half of the diameter. So this we know, this relation. Now, we are going to design a riser, means we have to find height and diameter of the riser for this casting. We have to find riser height and diameter for this casting. And riser design says that volume of riser will be 3 times of the shrinkage. And for top cylindrical riser, H is equal to D by 2. And third one, you have to check which one solidify first, whether it is riser or casting. So risers must solidify later than casting, because if casting solidify, riser solidify first, means nothing will be there to feed the casting, because when casting shrinks, to compensate the shrinkage, we are providing riser. Now, volume of shrinkage we got, and then this is also satisfied, means you got the volume of riser, you know surface area of riser, volume of riser, surface area of riser. We got. Then volume of the casting we know, and the surface area of the casting also you know. Then we'll check this TS riser divided by TS casting. We'll check the ratio, and KK will be cancelled because it is same mode, and riser divided by surface area of the riser square divided by volume of the casting, surface area of the casting square. So you know volume of the riser, that is 3 times of the shrinkage, and surface area, you know, that is height and diameter. From volume you can find height or diameter, because height and diameter there is a relation. So if it is satisfied, means if it is greater than 1, means our design is perfect. Means whatever height and diameter we calculated, from the shrinkage volume, it is Correct. That is your answer. But if, but if, but if first two is satisfied, shrinkage time, your volume you have taken, but this is not satisfied, this is not satisfied, this is not satisfied, then you have to take a reverse calculation. Reverse calculation. What is the reverse calculation? You have to assume some diameter. Suppose you have assumed diameter D, then or height H. So H will be equal D by 2, that is by default. From the top riser minimum surface area condition, you need minimum surface area for low heat dissipation from the riser. Now calculate volume of the riser. Then volume of riser will be pi by 4 dq. D, right now, D, oh sorry, d by 2, d by 2, right, d by 2. Then surface area of the casting, you will get pi by 4 d square plus pi d into d by 2. This you got everything in d terms, and you know surface casting volume, that is 20 cube, and you know the surface area of the casting, that is your 6 into a square, that is 20 square. Now we will put this condition, Ts equal to Ts of riser and casting, and we will calculate diameter d. That will be your answer. Now it is clear. Now it is clear to all. Thank you. Now we'll continue another question. One more question is there. One more problem. What is the problem? Steel plate. This is again riser design problem. Steel plate of 40 centimeter into 30 centimeter. This much size is to be cast. The shrinkage volume of steel during solidification is 3%. Cylindrical riser with diameter 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter is used. So this is your what? This is your side riser. Why side riser? Because this diameter is equal to H. The riser volume should be at least 3 times that of dictated by the shrinkage consideration. Is the riser volume sufficient? If not, what is the size? So you have given, so you have a casting, and casting is your 40 into 30 into 0.3 centimeter cube volume. This is the volume of the casting. Then what is surface area of the casting? You can calculate 2 AB, whatever, A 40 into 30 plus 2, 30 into 0.3 plus 2, 0.3 into 40. Right? This is surface area of the casting. Shrinkage is 3%. So shrinkage volume is 3 times of shrinkage volume. Sorry. So you have to with shrinkage volume is your 3%, is 3 by 100 into volume of the casting, that is 40 into 30 into 0.3. So you this centimeter cube, right? Shrinkage volume. After 1 minute, it will get cut. So you have to rejoin. Once I get some upgradation because you have to pay, I will do that. But for time being we are just managing. So after 1 minute, within 1 minute it will get cut. So you have to rejoin. So shrinkage volume, then it is said that force riser dimension is given to you. Dimension is given. They have given you riser dimension. There is 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. So first you have to check what is the volume of the riser. That is pi by 4 d square h. So you have to check volume of the riser is pi by 4 into 4 square into 4. So you can calculate the volume.